All right, in this video, we are going to make a brand kit. What is a brand kit? It is just the collection of the things that you use in your brand, okay, for your company over and over, like a logo, like colors, like fonts. We're going to put them all in a nice place. So when we're working on our documents or templates that we've got inside of Canva, we can open up a brand kit and say, I want the logo and I want to shuffle through the colors, but the colors that I've picked, not just random ones. Same with fonts. We need fonts. It needs to be the right size, the right color, the right style. Done. It's all in the brand kit. They're super helpful, and I'm going to show you how to make one. Let's go make one. Okay, first up, this brand kit is our pro version. Okay, if you're on the free version and you do want to upgrade, remember there is a link at the top of the class projects. Okay, that'll get you to my affiliate link to sign up to the paid pro account or the 30-day trial. Up to you. Okay, so first thing is a brand kit is a pro only feature. You can do very limited stuff inside of the free version with brand kits. So if you don't have the pro version, you're not ready to upgrade, you've just got to basically, it's not hard, like you just end up copying and pasting this into a new document, and actually not custom sizes, put a new Facebook post, and you just paste it in, okay? So which is fine. You can just say, I'm going to copy and paste this from document to document for the rest of eternity, okay? And that's totally fine. It becomes even trickier when you're working with multiple brands, okay? You got to open up old documents and copy and paste it, but you also, if you're going to give this to a client to work from, it's going to be harder for them to work, whereas a brand kit is really nice and easy. All right, so first up, let's go and look at where the brand kits are. So with the document open, it's over here, there's a brand option, okay, and you can see in here, it's got our brand kits, okay, so logos, colors, fonts, bunch of other stuff as well, but those are the main ones. Or you can go back to this home tab, okay, and go to brand, okay, and in here it'll show me the brand kits I have. You might have something existing, you might have a few already, okay, so you can have multiple brands. What we're gonna do is go into this first one, and at the top here, change it to Fox brand kit. I just add hyphens, I don't know why. You might have colors already in here. Okay, you can go through and just delete them and clear it out. You can share them with other people so you're both working from the same brand kit. That can be really handy for larger companies, even just two of you. All right, so it doesn't really matter whether you're working from here and adding your colors and logos, okay, or within the document. Look, logo, color, fonts, and inside of the document, logo, color, fonts. It doesn't matter. Let's work inside of a document because we need to grab some of the things. So what I've done is I created a new page and I made a version of my logo and I made it really big. It's better to start with a big version of it. You can scale it as you export it, but just make it nice and big. And the other thing is to make sure it's on a page that has no background gradient or anything on it. Just if there is a background, delete it. Okay, so it's all on its own. All right, next thing is that I'm going to go to share. I'm going to go to download. And I'm going to say, actually, I want to show you what, this is kind of weird, right? So I'm in my brand. It's called Fox Brand Kit. If yours hasn't updated, you can hit Command R or Control R on a PC just to kind of reset everything. Kind of resets Canva, and sometimes you need to do that to kind of like say, hey, go and look at the new brand kit name. Okay, and where is it there? Okay, so it's Fox Brand Kit, and you say, hey, I'm going to add an image. You're like, ooh, it's asking for a file. Why can't I just go and go whoop? Okay, you can't at the moment. Okay, so what we need to do is export our logo as a format. Okay, we're going to do a PNG and then import it afterwards. A little bit weird. Okay, so let's go and export it. So go to share. Go to download. It's defaulted to PNG. That's what I needed to do because I need it to be transparent. SVG is good, but can have problems with transparent backgrounds and stuff in Canva. So let's use PNG. Let's go transparent background. Okay, and what pages? I'm going to turn them all off and just do the current page, which is my last page, page 8. Yours will be different. Okay, so I'm going to export that one. What size do I need it to be? Okay, I can scale it up, scale it down. I've made it kind of an appropriate size, so I'm all good for that one. Let's go to download. I'm going to put it into a folder. I've created a Canva downloads folder. Okay, and I'm going to call this one, so it's not a concept anymore. This is my final, so it's Canva logo, and this is going to be stacked because at the end here, we'll make one that is horizontal as well because that could be handy. We'll do that at the end. Save this one. And now what we can do is say, okay, find my brand in Fox Brand Kit. I'm going to go to add my brand logos. It's going to say, which is it? There it is there. Click open. And there we go. We've got our logo as part of our brand kit. And why this is useful, I showed you with the intro here, but it just means now I can say, all right, let's go back to this one. Or let's go to some other document, go to my brand and just say, it's looking at the very old brand kit. Close it down, open it up again, not resetting. So let's go that Command R, Control R on a PC. There it is there, weird. Hasn't got my brand in it. Oh, this is weird. All right, let's have a little look. It is definitely in there. Oh, then I forgot. You guys saw it, you're like, he hasn't hit save. I'll leave that in the course because that might happen to you. Okay, don't forget to hit save. Now I can go into these other ones and show you here you go, look, I can go in here. Oh, again, reset. Remember, that's Command R on Mac, Control R on a PC, and there it is there, finally. Okay, and I can just click and add a logo. Super easy, super quick, unless you forget to hit save. All right, let's look at colors. Let's go to this one here. I'm going to use this document here because I've got my colors in it. So there they are there. Okay, so I'm going to go back from logos. I'm going to go add our colors. What colors? We're going to name ours. Okay, we're going to have primary. It's really common to have primary colors and, oh, I'm in Europe. Primary colors and secondary colors. It's up to you. I've got two groups here. You might just have one. Okay, so I've got my first color. I'm going to click on it, eyedropper tool, and I'm going to click on this first color, and I'm just going to work my way through and add them. All right, and there's my brand colors. I can go through and say, all right, I want another color palette. Okay, you add a custom palette. Okay, I'm going to go and call this one my secondary. You don't have to have a secondary color, but I have it because I already mixed it up, and I'm going to go through and do this in speed mode. And when I'm finished, I'm not going to forget to hit save. Come on, Dan. Oh, look at us. It looks fancy having brand colors. And the next one is going to be fonts. Okay, so we're going to go fonts, and we're going to pick our title font. Okay, I'm going to click in it, and what font is it going to be? Okay, I need to figure out, got to remember what font I was using in here. So I've grouped mine. I'm going to double click to go inside of it. It's called Frankfurter. Frankfurter Normal, I think it was. Frankfurter Normal. So let's go in here. Let's go there it is, Frankfurter Normal, recently used. Okay, and that's going to be my title font. There's no reason you have to use the logo from your font in your work, but it makes sense. And this one here, my bottom one here is going to be Helvetica. What is it? Helvetica Now. There it is there. Helvetica Now display. So I'm going to go, my subtitle is going to be hopefully recently used. It's not there, so we're going to go Helvetica, you got it. Helvetica Now display. I'm not worried too much about the font sizes now because I'm going to have to adjust those quite a bit depending on the use case. Okay, and I'm going to hit save. So now we've got our logos, we've got our colors, and we've got the fonts that we want to reuse for a project. Let's go show you a simple use case of actually using these now and putting them into practice. So let's say that we go, let's make a new design. I'm going to pick a new presentation. Now we're at this point where like templates actually become a lot more useful. Okay, so I'm going to pick any one, this one. Click on it. Okay, so we've got our template, but it would be nice if it was in our brand colors and brand fonts. Okay, so I'm going to go back out of here. So in design, we can go to our styles. Okay, and now we've got our colors. Look at that. Okay, pulling from our color palette. Okay, and it goes through, and we can do that cool random thing as well. So it kind of readjusts them to get the kind of level that we want. There's our secondary colors. Now there's not a font equivalent where you can just kind of smash away at that. It's a little bit different. You click on the font, okay, and you go up to the font here and you should see text styles, okay, and we've got our brand kit styles and we've got our title, okay, and down here we've got our subtitle. Or if you want a new bit of text, you go to your type tool and you can just click on this. Look, if I click on title, I've got a new bit of text. It's in the right font. It's not in the right size. Okay, it won't appropriate the right size. There's always a little bit of changing that way, but it's just a great way to keep everything on brand, especially when you're working with other people, rather than going and figuring out and doing the old big slide through this, trying to figure out where that font is again. Super handy. The other one is a logo. Actually, let me just play around with the font. Select it all. Remember the shortcut? Hold down Command and Shift. Did I tell you the shortcut? Control and Shift on a PC, Command and Shift on a Mac, and use your greater than and less than buttons. Okay, I think I've already done that. Anyway, so you mess around with the fonts, mess around with the placement, and then you go, all right, I need a logo. So I'm going to go to my brand. I'm going to say, click it once. I'm going to shrink it down. And what we'll do in a coming video is we'll do different kind of like layouts of the font. We're going to need a white version because that's quite dark against the background, but I'm just going to hit the C key for a circle. I'm going to say you are going to be that brand color. Look at that, Fox brand color, that kind of off-white color that I wanted to use. Okay, you, I'm going to use my command and square bracket, okay, or right click it and say layer and bring to the front. Okay, I'm going to shrink it down, just put it in there. Oh, there we go. Select them both. I'm going to group them and I'm going to move them down here. And look, we branded something super quick and easy. Obviously, there are ways of just going a little bit longer and copying and pasting colors and just copying logos from other documents. It's not a deal breaker to not have the pro account, but a brand kit can save you loads of time, especially when you're working with maybe getting this kind of branding ready and then handing it off to a client. It's definitely more of a professional way of working. All right, that is a brand kit, how to create it and then how to implement it and use it in other templates. Can you see now the power of templates? Like we looked at it at the beginning, okay, templates are awesome, but you have to change quite a bit. Now that we understand a lot of, Canva, how it works, how to create stuff, make our own things, now templates become like, oh, I can just quickly go through and just use the template to get started and then change it to get it all on brand. And we kind of know what we're doing now. I hope you're feeling that. I'm feeling it. I feel it for you. I feel like we're getting there. All right. That's going to be the end of the video. I will see you in the next one.